Hi, VOD girlies. I hope you had a good weekend. We had a long weekend. That's why it feels like it's been so long. I'm going to catch all up on what I've been doing. I did a little bit of story. So what I did was I did Lysander's Cafe. I didn't want to like dwell too much on the story. I did the whole Lysander's Cafe thing. So basically, spoilers. What's been revealed so far is that Az made a weapon to revive, not a weapon, a structure to revive Pokemon. It requires a big energy source, and all of this is sort of like hidden. And basically, we need to confront Az and Hotel Z about the revelations of everything that's happening, because Az is involved with a lot of these rogue mega evolution things by proxy through his past actions. The new Team Flare, Grisham and the other girl, they want to hold Az accountable, and they also feel as though they are holding too much of the blame for what's happening when it's not all Team Flare's fault for the fallout of X and Y. Everyone was involved in one way, shape, or the other, and they want that to be known because they want to feel comfortable living in their home. Lysander went a little bit crazy, yes, but so did Az, you know? The ultimate one from X and Y, yes. I was showing Arachne because Arachne has really become a favorite of mine. Speaking of which, I'm going to put Poison Jab back on her. I've been really enjoying playing with Arachne. She runs a Shell Bell with Leech Life, which is really fun. This is the team so far, but in my spare time, because I didn't want to progress too much story, I have been training people. So the next ones that I like, the sort of B-side team, is like Macaron, Nails, Cheeky, Flambe, Baby Alice, and like Brenda Swan. And then I put Brittany Jeans in the team, in the sort of Girlypops box, because she's not being trained, but the look, because I have a shiny, y'all know, right? I have a shiny. The look for the shiny Mega Scrafty really ate. So much so that I was like, oh, she needs to be in the Girlypop box. Just for like slaying like that. Wait, why doesn't it show it? Maybe she has to be in my team to show it. Because it will show it if you have the shiny. Why doesn't it show it? I saw it already. Oh, here it is. Yeah. It's kind of sickening. My boyfriend's team, I don't really know off the top of my head. He has a solid 6, but he's like now, I think he beat it, but he won't tell me because he doesn't want me to have spoilers. But he doesn't run Girlypops like I do. He had like Chestnut, Embor, Pidgeot, Mawile. The last I checked, Dragalge, and then another, but I can't remember. Okay. Oh, also, because I've been like sort of biding time, I've finished the Pokédex up to this point in the story, I feel. I don't have the evolutions, but the evolutions kind of feel like the same way that you have to progress starters when you finish the Pokédex. It's just like kind of do them together. I'm working on Gabite. I don't have the friendship evolutions, whatever. It's just a matter of going and sitting at the cafe. Dratini, I literally just caught last night and have not been able to train it. I'm waiting for it to rain for Sliggoo. Waiting to level that too. I didn't catch a Beldum. I'm pretty sure I thought I did in the cafe, but I guess I didn't. And the starters, I assume, are going to be post game. Since you're talking about games, a game I'm always recommending to streamers is Nocia. It's such a great game. The gameplay is interesting and the story, characters. Let's see. Oh, I like the art. I feel like I've seen that before. Alpha Gorgeist, Talonflame, Feraligatr, Scolipede, Pangora, Esper, Bush Queen, first time in Dragology. Okay. Yeah, so this is my team. Oh, one more thing I have to fill y'all in on. So I know I should be getting the Mega Stones for the progress, the Pokédex. This is my video game. I'm going to do whatever I want. I have bought out all of this Fashion Arcade, Passage du Palais. I've bought that one out. I think the next one I'm going to work on is maybe Felicity. And that's what I'm doing, is I'm buying out all of the fashion because that's what I care about. So let's get started on the story. Hi, Prout. If y'all want the proof, I have the money. I have the money. I've had the money. I have bought out all of that Fashion Arcade. I've bought it out. I said, give me everything. You never know what the look is going to require. I have bought it out. Every color, everything in that top right Fashion Arcade, I have it. You returned. I heard from Emma what leads you were following up on. I imagine you've learned much of my tale by now, isn't that right? Oh, Phaun, did you manage to find Grisham? Oh, I found him all right. No kidding. I went digging into the rumors about Grisham and Emma with Emma after our chat. Sounds like he's one of the one formidable trainer. Plus, he's part of this group Team Fleur Nouvelle, and he's been gathering all sorts of info about Lumonce from customers at Nouvelle Café. He even seems to know something weird's going on with the Prism Tower. Hi, Imumu? Hello, Brazil. Yes, I've also been thinking it is time I talk to you all about it. Come, we can speak on the roof. Oh, also, I think we saw this on the stream, but we need a trainer to be able to Mega Evolve, Mega Floette, whatever that means. Phaun, you know of the ultimate weapon, don't you? Yeah, I went to the lab. Then I shall tell you the terrible sins I have committed and of my regrets. Okay. In the war that occurred 3,000 years ago, many things were lost. So many Pokemon had their futures stolen. People lost the everyday lives they'd known. And my Floette was sent to the front lines, where she lost her life. I made a device, a machine that could grant life. Also, that I could revive my beloved Floette. I brought Floette back to life. I got back what I had loved most. But my rage had not subsided. I could not forgive the world that had hurt the Pokemon that I loved. Hi, Spoop. In my rage, I remade my device into the ultimate weapon. I put an end to the senseless conflict that would have taken everything from us by becoming destruction itself. The light, fired from the ultimate weapon, reached the heavens, then poured down, burning away all the rest that rested upon the earth. But Floette must have known the truth. She must have realized that the life I had given her was stolen from so many other Pokemon. She left me and I wandered alone for 3,000 years. Seriously? For 3,000 whole years? Eva, thank you for subscribing. Right, guy, yes. I want to grow my hair back out. I think I'm going to start growing my hair back out. I feel like I did the short. I bleached it. I cut it up. I did all kinds of crazy things to my hair. Now I want to grow it back out because I actually have a hairstylist that I have found. She's been doing my hair now. My short hair has looked the best it's ever looked because she knows how to cut my hair texture. And I want to work with her to grow out my hair like for real. Like actually like taking care of it and having like a professional like help me to keep like the curls right and all kinds of stuff. I want to get back to it.
During those long years of aimless wandering, a man of great power asked me for my help. He said he wanted to protect Kalos. At this time, I thought to myself, I cannot make another device that would take from others, but perhaps I could make one that would share the eternal life I had bestowed on Floette.
Kidcore, welcome to the chat.
That is what Ange is. That is what is hidden deep within Prism Tower. I built Ange to give a meaning to the eternal life I had burdened Floette with. It was, in one sense, my attempt to atone to Floette for what I'd done. I dreamed of the day when I could use Ange after reuniting with Floette at last. That day did not come to pass because Pokemon Z was cancelled, but that was because we were living in a time of peace. But now Ange... The tower is emitting excessive amounts of mega power even without Mega Floette present. This is only conjecture on my part, but I believe it may be related to the ultimate weapon being fired 5 years ago. That shock awoke Ange and has caused the mega power contained within it to spill forth. It has led to this rampant rogue mega evolution. The Pokemon suffer. The people come to harm.
Just wanted to say I had a bunch of busy, stressful days and watching you. Oh, Kidcore, thank you so much. That's what I do. I hope you got a lot done though.
A Mega Evolution user must Mega Evolve Floette and together reach the control panel with Ange.
Oh my god, that's so sad. Everybody's face like, oh. I could never have imagined that you and Floette had this kind of history in that tower too. So we need the strongest Mega Evolution user to stop the tower from going berserk? I have a question. Why would Floette be able to Mega Evolve at all? Normally Pokemon can only Mega Evolve when they aren't capable of evolving any further, and I saw on YouTube that the strongest Pokemon is actually Mega Charizard, so everything that you're saying is actually wrong. Shouldn't Floette be able to only evolve into Florges?
My Floette cannot evolve. Perhaps because she is such a special Pokemon, having received the lives of so many others. Though, that is only my conjecture. Floette returning to my side again after 3,000 years was an act of forgiveness. But she likely only also returned to me so that I could atone for my sins by stopping the tower. However, I no longer have it in me to do battle as a trainer.
No, Naveen would never stand Charizard. I was just being funny. Az was actually one of Julianka's first clients back when she first opened. That was back when he got his 60-inch bust down installed. And notice how it stayed intact for 3,000 years. That's the Julianka technique. I mean, yeah, I guess you might have kicked all these events into motion, Az, but I'm sure you never dreamed of the tower going berserk like this. That doesn't matter. Az still made this awful mess and Team Mew Z is stuck cleaning it up. Az, you're canceled. Naveen! I appreciate that Az is trying to do his, right his wrongs, and I owe him as much as any of us do, but we still need to hold him accountable for his actions. Oh, he actually does say accountability matters. You do realize that we might die trying to fix all this, don't you?
Naveen is correct in what he says. I should be canceled for doing all this. I'm sorry.
I understand, Az. You don't have to make an apology video. Fine. It's up to us to keep the tower from going wild. And that means you've got to beat Grisham. Okay. Pokemon woke. Az... I need a drag queen to do an Az drag look and do an apology video. Okay. Hi, Alka-Seltzer. Look, I'm going to be real. I know Az did a lot of stuff when he was 20 or something, but he literally gave me free room and board. And in this economy, he literally is a saint. Because landlords these days, girl. All right, let's see what we've got. Yeah. Okay, let's do it. I'm getting queasy. I'm getting queasy. Did you arrive at an answer together with your fellow and Team MZ? I'm gonna battle you. Honestly, why is Team MZ trying so hard to reach the top of the ZA Royale anyway? We're fighting for Floette. What are my plans for Halloween? Yulban, maybe in my 30s I'll become a party girl. I don't do anything for Halloween. I already celebrated Halloween. My Lowland Meowth look was Halloween. I had fun in it. I was in it for like a week. I got it out of my system. I did buy some makeup. So I guess I'm gonna turn another look soon. But like, I live in Halloween. Like, I'm always scary. I'm always strange. I love horror movies. I believe in ghosts. I believe in the paranormal and supernatural. Every day is Halloween for me. And then especially if you think about the social... So all you idiots hope to achieve is helping Az tidy. That's all to say that I don't have plans. There is like down the street, like there's like a block party down the street. I might go in my drag, but everyone around here is like weirdly like waspy rich in a way. Not everybody, but a lot of people are. And I honestly feel like they won't get my tea. But at the same time, like that's kind of the point. So I haven't really thought that far. Grizel, please, that's too far. But it's true that you, Phaun, don't have any real ties to the city. What reason does some outsider like you have to want to protect Lumose? I care about people. Empathy. Can you find Christmas horror game of a few hours to bridge the Halloween season and the Christmas season? I don't know, maybe. That's good. But it still pales before my own desire to emerge victorious from this battle. I will become the greatest trainer and use Az's Floette to protect the city from the tower, and I will restore honor to the team of memory, the memory of Team Flare. Okay, let's go. Don't tell me that's his ace. Girl, let's get this together. If there's one thing I specialize in, it's getting a KO on that thing. Your resolve is nothing compared to my own. Your Charizard tells me everything I need to know, Grisham. I'm gonna free you from your past, and I'm gonna free you from that starter. Oh, girl. And here I thought that there was something redeemable about you, Grisham. A dark type. Selene. Put this Pangoro out of its misery. What should we do? What should we do? Arachne! Leech life. Ooh, a Pyroar. Let's beat it up. What's that? What's that? You're on your lunch break? You want a hot mama? Ooh. Okay. You want Selene. You want Selene again. Dragon types, dragon types, dragon types. I know what kind of guy you are, Grisham. I thought you were Girlypop. Seems like somebody loves the YouTube algorithm. Get that out of here. I'm gonna make a wish for you, Grisham, because I'm about to take you out in a way that's so embarrassing. Audino, Melody, put this monster out of its misery. It's like he went on Bulbapedia and just searched by BST. Didn't even try to give a gag. Girl, leave Team Flare in the flop territory. We got this. I thought that there was something about y'all, but the Pyroar into the Mega Charizard. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And that's how you do it. Pokemon Z to A, honey. You lost, but Charizard and the rest of your team look happy in the battle. The way every special trainer had a new Mega and he just reheated notches from 13 years ago. I know, and I bet there were some people who were like, oh, I love Charizard. If you like Charizard, I'm not trying to shade you. I really am not. It's just Charizard, and you know this if you're here. Charizard represents some things and it's just tired. It's tired. I would have had the same reaction if it was... No, Charizard's a special type to me. But Team Flare and the dreams of Lysandra hope to make it real. Lysandre may have gone astray, but there was true righteousness in his heart. His ideals, the care he showed for all of us. If I had thrown them aside now, I don't know who I'd be. It seems you are now Lumosté's strongest Mega Evolution user. Please take care of Prison Tower and our city. It feels kind of meta considering like how much we have had certain discussions, and we have sort of taken the throne of strongest Mega Evolution user as the Girlypop trainer to defeat Charizard. I'll do my best. If you need any of us, we will come to your aid. After all, Nouvelle exists in order to help others. Oh, okay. Well, that's nice. Thank you. Oh, Flare Blitz. Did you use that on your Charizard? I didn't notice. Tina, I think transferring it'll come out before the next DLC, but I don't think it's out right now. Milk Dog scared me. Zeh. Please remind me not to get on your bad side, you bodied. Yova. I may have been found unworthy to become the trainer, but I'll build a life that shows these things aren't what define me. Zed! Grisham. It seems self-serving desires crept in and overshadowed the ideals he holds dear. Though, of course, I am to blame for that. Thank you for helping him to see the error in his ways. Prism Tower appears to be near its breaking point. Zeh! Grisham is very cute, but all the men in here have been really cute. Like, all of them. It's like, pick your poison. Like, who cares? And unfortunately, the girl still lacks the last of the cells it needs to use at its full strength. When time comes, I hope you'll be able to protect this city. Or rather, not the city itself, but every living being here in Lumosté. Lysandra took the L in loser to be too literal. Me when I'm in my flop era. Just call me a loser. Guess what? I made it to rank A too. Whoa, you both reached rank A in the same day. It must have helped you two a lot to have strong teammates like each other to train with. With 2 ranked A trainers, I know I'll be able to take care of the tower. Eva, welcome to the chat. Who's been my favorite so far? Jacinth or Lita's pretty cool. I also think the fighting guy was really, he's like cute and funny. I suppose that, I mean, but like, can you be mad at a himbo? Everybody loves a himbo, especially in 2025. Like, himbo's just like, I don't know, maybe I'm just gay. But it eases the soul. It eases my tired soul. I wonder who Floette will choose. Probably me. Floette, what is it? What's wrong? Wait, Floette looks like she's in pain. Femboy Gaming, depending on your area, it's like 70 USD. Expensive game, very expensive. That tower. Is it Ange that is affecting you? Floette. Looks like she'll be okay. But I'm sure Floette's pretty worried too. At first, I thought that she had my croissant curry and was getting gas. But there's no telling if we'll really be able to stop the tower. That's true enough. But we'll never succeed if we let ourselves get too caught up worrying about things going wrong. Is the Switch 2 version worth it? The Switch 2 version runs better. But if you're looking for a better bang for your buck, I would suggest waiting to get like a used copy. I mean, there's no rush really with this game. But it actually, no, you're right. It does work for the Switch 1. People have been saying that the Switch 1 version works. So I think that version is cheaper. So it would probably be a better investment if you're looking for the best bang for your buck. Can the Switch 2 play the Wii games yet? I don't know, Femboy Gaming. I don't know. Yeah, now it's time to blow off steam and have some fun. Shake off the worries. Yeah, people are saying the Switch 1 version was solid. You said it. I think the Switch 2 advantage is better loading times and slightly better graphics, but I heard the Switch 1 version is just fine. I know that the future of Lumoise and of this world will be safe in your hands. Thank you. Do you think Twitch streaming on ZA would be noticeably different? I don't think people would really care on the Switch 1. What's going on? I think people just like to see and talk about stuff that's going on, and you can see everything. Switch 2 cartridge works on Switch 1, so if you plan on buying the Switch 2 later. Oh, okay. Boom. What was that? Phaun, you alright? I'm gonna find out what's happening. Meet me in the elevator. Oh, Tawny got up, girl. Good, everyone's okay. What even was that? An earthquake? No, it's something to do with Prison Tower. Looks like things are taking a turn for the worse. Canary's streaming about it right now. Let's get to the roof. Why is Canary streaming it? Shiny Alpha Drampal just spawned in front of you. Oh, that's cool, Jesta. Congrats. As Floette, you're okay. Cute-a-doo-doo-doo. We're fine, but I thank you for your concern. What was that shaking? What was that shaking as? You'll recall how Floette seemed pained earlier this evening. I wondered if she might be responding to Ange in some way, so I came up to view the tower. Look there. Oh my god. Prism Tower. This looks really bad. The time I feared has come. It won't be long before the tower before Ange enters a Girlypop rage. Wait, do you mean that this concentration of high pink energy will make it slay so much that the world is in danger?
The excessive slay power I spoke of before, that which the tower has been emitting, it will likely cause a slay explosion of rogue mega evolution across the city.
Cute-doo-doo-doo-doo. Don't worry, Az. Team MZ is gonna take care of this. Hey, Vinny, this about the tower? It is. The situation looks dire. We need you on this right away. I understand. We'll head out now. All right, Team MZ. It's time for us to slightly de-ossify this moment.
Once Floette has mega evolved, she can take on the power of the tower. The power of Ange. Then the tower can assume the form it was always intended to take. Ange Floette.
Whoa. No, because in Legends Arceus, they had such cool forms. And I know some people didn't like the forms, but I loved the drama and cinematography. And the fact that Floette is possibly going to get a new form. Oh my God. Okay.
I would slow you down.
Yeah, you can stay here.
You wish for me to cook? That is a fine idea.
Make me a mozzarella stick. I've been on a diet lately, and I'm gonna need some cheese after this.
Floette, good luck. I'm counting on you. I know you will prove yourself equal to this task, Phaun.
The art of deossifying does take precision. Can we please stay a little bit on topic? Like, please, Kiki, and have fun like always, but this isn't it. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I Whoa. Ooh, all this construction too. And you know that the contractors were expensive for this project. And it's all... Oh. It looks like we've got all of Team MZ here. I'm afraid there's no time to waste, so allow me to get straight to the point. The tower is emitting more mega power by the minute. If it keeps up this pace, the entire city will experience a slay explosion of rogue mega evolution. Cute-doo-doo-doo. We appreciate you joining us, Floette. But the thing is Floette's a veteran. Like, she's been on the front lines before, so like she's locked in. Az has assured us that we can still rectify the situation. Team MZ, you're in a remarkable position of having 2 trainers who have reached rank A, so I must ask, which of you will attempt to subdue the tower? I'll do it. But you and Phaun are both rank A now, Tawny. That's right. So we should battle so I can prove that I'm the strongest trainer. And then I'll be able to save every person in Lumoise. Sound fair, Vinny?
If that's what you both wish, I can hardly stand in your way.
All right, Phaun. Talk to me when you're ready to battle. Oh no, I'm so... Girl. Tawny, I outpaced you back in rank D, and you knew it this whole time. At this point, the world is in danger, and you're still trying to make it about you. Tawny, I don't know who you've been looking for. I don't know what you've been looking for. I don't know what your secret has been, but after the debt scandal and you hiding secrets from us this whole time, the least you could do would keep up pace. But if I have to sit here and give you a visceral understanding of the fact that I've outpaced you, let it be. We're ready whenever you are, Vinny. I'll prove that I'm the one to handle this. As Team MZ's leader, I'm ready to gag you. Tawny, the thing is I'm not gonna lose to you. Oh. I hope she at least shows me for alligator. Girl, meow stick. She's already copying me with Shyla. And I know exactly the girl to take down a psychic type, Arachne. Leech life. A Gudra. Baby, I have a fairy type. All right. You know what? Wendigo, let's do it. Now you're all frozen, looking stupid. Lucy, melt this ice. You're gonna be the one to fix the tower. Okay. But you still haven't gotten a KO, so. Hot mama. They want this one served hot. Girl, these protects. Hi, Druids. Strike them down. Can you kick the Pokemon to help out? Are you going to Mega Evolve this one? I still haven't seen for Alligator. I guess not. Oh, okay. My boyfriend was running an Emboar, so I know this gag already. I do like Mega Emboar. I think he's fun. He looks like a, I don't know, like a fire wizard. Ooh. So you want trouble. That's what you're gonna get. Oh. All right, Arachne. Put him out. Lucy, get it. Girl. Lucy said, so you really are Lumosse's greatest trainer.
Me too.
You know, I'm really happy we met. Having you as a member of Team MZ makes me proud to call myself its leader. Well, you know, it's called Team MioZ, and I was actually given a work visa to come here to help you out.
It was a superb battle. Now then, if both of you are ready.
Yeah, I'm good. Let's go.
I believe matters have been settled. Phaun will make for the tower's control center with Floette.
No, wait. Please. Please let me do this instead. What? Phaun won. You said... I know what I said, but I still want to do my part to protect the people and Pokemon of Lumoise. And as the trainer strong enough to beat me, I think Phaun has only one job he can do. What do you mean? Phaun, you're the trainer that the legendary Pokemon Zergia found worthy. That's why I want to ask you and Zergia to jump in and protect Lumoise if things go south. The person I'm looking for is still somewhere in the city, not to mention everyone else. Lumoise is our home. Floette and I will make sure it stays safe for all us people and Pokemon. Okay. 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 Az is calling. I'll put him on speaker. What is it, Az?
I hope you'll forgive me for sending you face to face. Sending you to face this most important of battles without me. It seems that life of 3,000 years truly is asking more than a single body can give.
I understand. All the stress about Prism Tower must make it a real toll on you. Well, we won't let the 3,000 years you waited to reunite with Floette go to waste. Team Mio Z will take care of everything.
Your kindness means so much to me, Tani. Phaun, Lita, Naveen. Does anybody have a peanut allergy? Because I'm thinking about making... I have faith in you. I had hoped to protect Lumoise, to protect the entire region of Kalos, carry on where I could not. Safeguard the people and Pokemon of this city. And my dear Floette, I know you're on an all-vegan diet right now, so I'll make a special dish for you.
You heard him, Floette. Cute-doo-doo. Here we go. What was the point, Tawny? Ooh, cutscene. Cute-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Cute-doo-doo. That's a Floette tight stone. Oh my god, is she really going to actually Mega Evolve? That is so iconic. Of course, Floette, one of the most girly pop Pokemon, would get second evolution, Mega Evolution, because the second evolution has so much slay in it. And y'all remember, I didn't want to evolve my Floette because I love Floette so much. That is so cool. That is so cool. Ooh. Oh, okay. This must be the tower's control center. This chair might as well be a throne. Here we go. Ready to roll. Hey, Phaun, you better be watching. This reminds me, you still got a star in my Hotel Z ad when we're done with all this. Maybe I can put this on TikTok. I can't believe she's making a TikTok right now. Thank you for 9 months, Sickening Diva 8. You know, somebody on TikTok is like, what game is this? What game is this? This is Vinny speaking. The light from the tower appears to be fading. Over. Something ain't right. Look at how sickening I look. Ooh.
How many people were scared? Me too.
What is that? So boom. What is going on? I thought she had it under control. It doesn't look like it's under control to me. It's going completely wild. And those things growing out of it, they look like part of Floette's eternal Is Mega Floette rogue evolving? Let's go. I looked really sickening in that. Like, my character looked really sickening in that. Somebody said this is the beginning of Claire Obscure. Oh, Claire Obscure. Seymour fed the Eiffel Tower. We have to stop the tower. I have to say, things look incredible from up here. I knew Lumoise was big, but seeing it like this, thinking of all the people going about their lives down below, I appreciate it more than ever. Listen, Team MZ, it's up to us to protect the city no matter what it takes. Oh, the AC turned on. It scared me. Tani, what's going on up there? Are you all right? I think I'm safe for now. Mega Floette's got my back. But I can't control the tower at all. It's trying to fire off Mega Floette's moves. Okay, we'll come save you. Wait, I think... What is it? I see Zegia on the rooftop in the Magenta District. You should head there. I think it might be waiting for you. Okay. Tani, can you hold that thought for a moment? What for? Oh no. Two Mega Evolved Pokemon? Let's go. Everybody Mega Evolve. This is fun. Do y'all see how my Mega Clefairy matches me? We both have berets on our head. Here we go, just what we needed. What for? Well, what does Team MZ do when we need a plan? Phaun knows, right? A strategy meeting. Two objectives. Calm down the rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon all over the city and rescue Tani and Floette from the tower. You know, when Lita gets cast with SM Entertainment, she's going to be put as the leadership role in the group because she's always leading these meetings. We ought to consider what Tani proposed for starters. Going to meet Zegia? Yeah, but it's going to be rough. There's a ton of building debris in the way. I can take the rooftops. You think you could climb that wreckage and then go via the rooftops? I know you're great, Phaun, but that's a lot for any one person. Even with our trusty partners, I doubt we three could make it all the way to Zukia on our own. What's happened, Team MZ? Canary from Dynamo is here to help jumpstart this show. What? Check it. I brought backup too. What? I just thought you might need some help sorting all this out.
The Fist of Justice will not stand while the city's in danger.
Good to see you are still unscathed, Team MZ. I've had my hands rather full fielding calls from the top ranked trainers who were provided with the Mega Rings by Questartica Incorporated. I was trying to explain the entire situation, however, Miss Canary here decided she would rather move straight to crashing Team MZ's group chat. Bye, Zephyr. Thank you for hanging out. We need to find a way to reach the Magenta District. That could be Tarragon. Is that his name? Her grandpa? It would have been cool if her grandpa was doing a VTuber for sure. I agree, Oracle.
Alois, the thought of entrusting you few with such crucial tasks fills me with unease.
Nice of you to show up immediately to start complaining, Princess.
I was having Le Bon gather information. We elites know better than to rush in blindly. Now, if you will all check your own phones, I have sent each of our findings.
Captain, thank you for 4 months.
This image shows an aerial view of Centrical Plaza. At its center sits Prism Tower, out of which grows this vicious floral monstrosity. Yikes.
Yikes, what a mess. She is so rich, she has a different color hologram, yes. I love that. Can y'all just clear away? This meeting is getting a little bit camp.
Very well. Let us decide among ourselves who will handle which area.
Fairy, I hope work goes by well. Thank you for hanging out. I'll post the VOD as soon as possible. Okay, so we gotta go the long way. Phaun will come link up with us so we can collab on clearing. Okay. All right, I got it.
If you would all indulge me for a moment, I have one minor concern to raise. Now, we're in the middle of
there's too many voices.
It occurs to me that Grisham is not among us.
I mean, that's true, but shouldn't we focus on what...
His absence will vex me until he competes in the next Super Tournament de Chassin.
Girl. She's worried about the tournament. Hi, Shay. Captain, don't worry. The VOD will be up.
Phaun, one last bit of advice from the detective charged with protecting Le Marseille. Trust in Elle. He's not like the odorless Ange from Team Flare. I'm sure he has no interest in taking lives. Trust in Zukia and lend at your strength. I'll take care of everything from outside the Centrical Plaza, so please take care of things where you are.
Come on, you lot. It's up to us to save the city. Look at how big this meeting is. The tower has done destroyed the whole city by now. Okay. Well, the next tournament is going to slay. I did like the tournament a lot. So we have to... Okay, we have to find a way... All the old Mega Evolutions from the past games. Let's fight. Mega Pidgeot is really cool looking to me. I've always really liked Mega Pidgeot. Oh, this is the Millennial versus Gen Z that TikTok's been talking about. Oh, okay. If it was about Pokemon, they should have just told me. Which side am I on? I'm a cusper. I was born in 95. So depending on who you ask, I'm an old Gen Z or a young millennial. Either way, people hate me. I didn't know that was part of the battle. I didn't know I had to dodge and stuff. I think I might use Audino because Audino does like more burst damage. I guess Mega Eiffel Tower Floette will destroy Lumos. Happy early birthday, Dingway. All right. Now with dodging techniques. So we're going to spam with Arachne here because she's really fast. She'll get a lot of points for us. Actually, we can do Mawile. Mawile has always been like the sort of mega combatant. Wendigo is just so good for like all of these like sort of mega challenges. In like a more typical battle, she has, you know, just typical like things that she brings. But when it comes to like these like sort of story-driven mega challenges and the Rogue Mega Evolution stuff, she's just like an all-rounder, I think, because she's like physical, she gets up in their face, and she has sword stance. Oh, girl.
There's no end to them. But there's also no one getting angry at me for battling too much. At last, it is time for me to unleash the strength I've gained training with the Fist of Justice.
Ivor, remember the plan. We're fighting to get Phaun to the next rendezvous point. It's time for me to make a stand. Go on, Phaun. Hurry.
Oh, Gwen, you're fighting for me at last?
Wrong, Ivor. Phaun, bump me. Can I get a bump? Bumping that. Good luck.
Gwen is like that sort of principal character in the play where she doesn't have many lines, but she's one of the coolest ones.
Catch me if you can.
She's like the emo girl from Mean Girls. Yes, I'll. Yeah, where are we going, Ivor? Oh my goodness, this is the Amazon. I didn't even know that they had a building in here. What do I think of Ivor's lashes? I love I love a lash moment that matches the hair color. Matching the brows, hair, and lashes is so camp to me. It's hard to pull off. It doesn't look good in real life, but in anime it looks really cool. Well, it can look good in real life. It's hard to pull off in real life. Like when you're doing like a drag or a cosplay look. Because like a more flat face or like a less dimensional face like in anime or like a 3D game like this, strong geometric shapes look cool. But when you're like dealing with like reality's dimensions, it can kind of get a bit messy. Let's use the rubble. I see. That section of wall. Even my fist may struggle to fell such a massive target. He's putting the purple shampoo in his lashes with a toothbrush. That is so diva. There you go. I see Failing saved the day. Gwen, you're alive. Quiet down. Of course I'm alive. My apologies. Well, yeah, Proud. That's true. Like natural, like sort of bright lashes look good, but like when you're doing like, when you're like painting a lash white, it looks like paint on the face, like paint on the lash. Whereas like a natural hair, like the hair of the lash naturally reflecting with the light with the natural hair color, that's really pretty, of course. And that's what I think like they're trying to translate with Ivor, is like he's just got blonde hair, but like adding the sort of anime flair of like making it a geometric shape is really cool. It looks really striking on him. I mean, it says a lot about this game that even the fighting type trainer is like this slay. Because normally they tone it down or make it less like draggy. But he's got a whole look. I don't think Gwen dyes hers. She probably uses like a tinted mascara. Hi, BB. Can we go up this way? No. Yeah, I'm going to do a Mega Evolution tier list. And I know that the DLC will have other Mega Evolutions. Maybe they'll just be a shorter video that'll be like a sort of addition, a sequel to it. But I think a Mega Evolution video will really eat. There's a lot to talk about with this game. I mean, with the trainers too, but I'm going to start the conversation with Mega Evolutions. Yeah, the older Megas too. It'll be like, category is Mega Evolution. Because I don't think I've done a Mega Evolution video. Have I? I have to go to my channel real quick. Phaun. No, I haven't done a Mega Evolution yet. So, we'll do a Mega Evolution category. Because, you know, like in the tier list, we had crossover with different typings, but I talk about them, how they sit in the typing. So the category will be, yo, things ain't looking great. Oh my God, I love Mega Steelix. Mega Steelix looks really good in this. So we gonna do something about it, or yeah, we have to. I love the crystals coming out of Mega Steelix and like the floating sort of particles. It's so like dragon, so worm. It's like it has the visual of looking like they're surrounded in clouds. Let's go, Phaun. Okay, thank you, Pit Stop. They speak. You want me to help? Okay. If only I had Mega Floette, I'd get through this faster. Anyway. So that's a steel type, right? I didn't mean to get them out. Wow, that didn't do anything. I wonder if a plus move will be effective, because she's got like an AoE with this. Not really. We'll do Aldino. I'm trying to get her to Mega Evolve. I'm getting chased over here. Okay, let's get this Blastoise first. Oh. They really they don't let up. Like, this is like pretty challenging for a Pokemon like finale arc. And my Pokemon are a bit over level too. Yeah, the plus move being the start button is kind of much for me, but hey. I'm just glad it runs at 60 frames per second. Oh, of course, poison type doesn't do anything against steel. I'm so smart. No, I know that. This is really one of the most challenging meal model challenges I've ever faced. You may be the MVP of Zia Royale, but me and Electros get the award for most improved. Sure. Here, let me heal up your Pokemon. Oh yeah, you know that I was being live streamed. And the thing is, she didn't even shout me out. Twitch.tv/Phaun. Thank you. If you like her stream, you might like mine. Dang. They built that fast? They must be in the Girlypop region, the Minecraft server, available in the Discord. If it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. I think it's fair to say that this is our finest, most amazing scaffolding course yet. Oh, the typings. Steelix is being defended by Blastoise. Oh, that's cool. That is really clever. When Lumoise needs fixing, we fix it right up. If y'all don't build me a straight path. What would your thoughts be if Pokemon decided to wake it up and make a Pokemon MMO? Let's get to the moving part and I'll talk about this. I've always said that I don't think that they're going to do it, and please don't spoil it because I know that there's leaked documentation coming out for Generation 10, but this is my fan thing, and we will see it, everything come to fruition when Gen 10 comes out and we play it, just like how we're doing with Legenza right now. Pokemon could do with Generation 10, just call it Pokemon. Just call it Pokemon. Everybody, Pokemon is coming out. It works because everybody who's both veterans and new, casual, and like hardcore with Pokemon can recognize the name, the Pokemon video game. And then every generation after will be a Pokemon DLC. So the next generation, if they do a new zone, they add like a full-fledged DLC that you can purchase and patch into the Pokemon main game. And they can go back and do older generations as DLC as well, older regions. And if you own the Pokemon product, because they're so obsessed with it being like a live service online subscription-based thing, I know we don't like that, but I'm just saying, like, if they're going in that direction, this would be really clever. You will always have the Pokemon product and you'll always have the regions that you've purchased. And then it could work with Pokemon Bank. It could have a bunch of crossover, and it just could be called Pokemon. They could stick to one engine. They could continue to optimize it because they really have issues optimizing their 3D engine because they keep rehashing it and like restarting it. I think if they did that, they could do an MMO as well, because that's how Final Fantasy XIV is kind of structured. That's how World of Warcraft is structured. You have the base game and then you add continents onto it. But what do I know? I actually don't make video games, so that might be hard to do engineering wise. It could be like lobby based, like a lobby based sort of thing. They have raiding. They've done raiding in the game too. Like, they could add all of these things that they've been doing with online and make it a little bit more seamless if they structured it like Final Fantasy XIV or World of Warcraft, like a theme park MMO. The fashion is like on point now with Legenza. Imagine if iteratively they didn't drop fashion, right? So like in the next Pokemon, all the stuff that they've done in this engine with the clothes and everything like that, it would still be in the next game. They would just add more to it. Hair, eyes, all that stuff. We got to keep this show on the road. I'm sitting here talking about fan crafting, Pokemon games that ain't even out. It would be a hardware issue. The game would get too big too fast. That's actually true, Gentle Caress. That's a really valid thing to bring up. See, but that's the thing is I don't make video games, so like I acknowledge that when I say stuff, I'm just speaking as like a big ambitious fan. Because that would actually be a huge game if they like went and like planned on doing all that. Anyway, Legends is fun. I'm gonna want all these items. A Pokemon Nintendogs game would really reset the culture. If they embrace the PC, imagine the crazy mods that would happen. Final Fantasy XIV had to come out and say, y'all need to stop modding this stuff and posting it on Twitter because y'all are ruining our brand. They had to say that. So that's probably why Pokemon's like, we're not touching the PC. Because some people go a little crazy. They'd be having like, my character would be like, I'm not going there. Let's continue the scaffolding. The Pokemon BBL mod. Like Jana, yeah. Pickled is an understatement. Goal! I did it. Nicely done. Uh-oh. I'd be scared to fight a Megalopony. Oh, she would... That would hurt. That'd be like fighting a kangaroo. Any percent speedrun mode. Let's go. The fact that Pokemon devs know what speedrunners are really worries me because that means they know more. They know more than they let on. Because I like to watch videos of people documenting like legendary speedruns, and I like look into the communities. And I'm like, y'all, speedrunners are a different breed. Top 10 pop culture moments of 2025.
Greetings. I've been expecting you.
Where's Jacinth? What would I speed run?
Hello there, my dear Phaun. You must be terribly disappointed to be met by Le Bon instead of me. I do apologize. Unfortunately, there is work elsewhere, which only elite like myself can attend, such as liaising with the mayor and mobilizing forces needed to defend our city. And speedrunning, of course.
What would I speed run? I feel like Chibi Robo.
I kindly ask that you pacify those poor rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon before I arrive there. Now, I send you all the love and best wishes.
Maple Story. Yeah. Maple Story.
Le Bon, I trust you will do the utmost to aid our dear friend. With that, I bid you adieu.
Yeesh. She loves running her mouth. As if I'd ever be a hindrance. Give me a break. After all, it's not every day I get to take on worthy opponents like rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon. Don't worry. I know this is just fun and games. These Pokemon have Mega Evolved against their will. Well, let's do this.
I love Le Bon's outfit. She's so cool. Le Bon is so cool.
TT.
See, I specialize in this. You want to fight a dragon type? I got you, girl. The best Kerning City quest speedrunner. Legendary.
That was awesome. You killed it out there. Man, it feels great to battle side by side with someone who's not uptight. Fighting beside Jacinth is always kind of like a struggle, honestly.
What is it you struggle with, Le Bon?
What in the...
When the heck did you... I mean, how long... it was nothing, Lady Jacinth. Pay me no mind. We will revisit your attitude and choice of words another time.
Orbis is when it got real, though, your boy Bimby. It stopped being fun and started getting real.
For now, it appears some uninvited guests have decided to join us, Le Bon.
Naturally, Lady Jacinth, your renown draws crowds, but I fear they have us outnumbered.
You have a point. They look quite a handful. Even with combined efforts of myself, Le Bon, and you, Phaun, I think this calls for a secret weapon.
Lady Jacinth, kindly follow me this way. Her bills will be affected. A gun.
Your attention, please, dear Pokemon.
Allow me to welcome you into Lady Jacinth's personal battle arena.
Jacinth zone on.
They are so cute. They are so cute. 13322. The codes, yeah.
Please continue on, Phaun.
These Pokemon are like, huh? Look at the Obama nose.
Let's go, Dragalge. You and me are gonna keep these streets safe.
Come on, my dearest Clefable. Let us show our new friends the finest hospitality for Lumos.
Oh, the contrast of the fairy type and the dragon type trainers being lesbians. That is so cute. Pretty, pretty. Well, from the lesbians to the gay boys. Report in, Felipe. How's it look over there? I see. That'll work fine. Ne'er-do-wells like us gotta show what we're really worth at times like these. Me? Iconic! I love that. They look so good. It's Mio. They really did make this game for us. When they developed this game, they were like, who's going to gag the most? Because that's what we need to spend our development resources on. I think it's time we work together again. The code name for this game is Pokemon Woke. I hope so, Justa. This might be an Arachne battle. The thing about Arachne is she's not the kind of girl that needs to mega evolve. She's like, I don't really do all that. Like, she's just like kind of different, you know? She doesn't need like a mega evolution stone or anything. And a lot of people like kind of get mad at her because they're like, oh, why do you try so hard to be different? But she can't help it. She can't help that she's a shiny Ariados. You know? Like, look at how Arachne gathered that. Every time I play with Arachne, she just does what she needs to do. No, because yes, Gardevoir, Gallade, Curly, or Ralts, Girlypop is a bit tired, but there's a reason they are the blueprint. They ate with that line. For real! No, they are the blueprint. The only reason I'm not running a Gardevoir right now is because I want to explore new horizons, because I can tell that Legenza is a safe space to be Girlypop. I'm gonna have a shiny... Gallade and Gardevoir, I'm going to have a shiny of them. They always look sickening. When they ran up in that little sequence, they looked sickening. We gag every time. I just like to, I want to do a little bit something different. That's it. The mystery gift being Gardevoir speaks volumes. Exactly.
Sorry I'm late, boss.
You were supposed to put a ladder up here. So tell me, why don't I see one? Well, we tried setting up a ladder. We even tried the elevators and what? All your trying doesn't seem to have resulted in anything to show. God, what an awful boss. Well, Rogue Pokemon busted them up. Guess we gotta do something about this ourselves then. Rest Syndicate, time to show our mettle. You got it, boss.
Once you choose your path, there's no turning back. The only way is forward.
Felipe is low-key one of the cooler side characters too. Felipe and Gwen like really ate. Oh my god. You know, Mega Evolution is an expression of the bonds between Pokemon and people. Here's an expression of the bonds between the members of the Rest Syndicate, a human ladder. How am I supposed to crawl up all these people? They're all thin as a toothpick. I'm really scared. I'm gonna add my body weight and everything's gonna crumble. We could use a flying Pokemon, but they're all poison type trainers. I don't think they have one. And Dragalge, is Dragalge on their team? No, that was the last one. Oh, this is crazy. Don't dilly-dally. Well, are they...
Head on, apply directly to the forehead.
So long.
My bad.
Thank you.
Now, what if I did it again? Let's go save Lumose. Could you imagine how awful it would be if the trainer just did it again just to be funny?
Thank you.
Tawny's up there eating chicharron chips with vegan. They're like the corn with the seasoning on it with a Floette. Watching YouTube on her phone. Oh no. I have some vegan chicharron chips. My friends, when they came back from the Philippines, as is with most Asian tradition, I think pretty much every tradition, people bring back gifts. So we got a bunch of like Philippines only snack foods, and there's these corn chips. They're little corn chips, but they have chicharron seasoning on them. They taste really good. I'm like rationing them because I'm trying to eat less sugar and sodium, but I might have a little bit tonight. I'm afraid that Nouvelle Cafe is closed today, but you seem to be in need of some help with us anyway. Is my friend Cameron Diaz? No. I don't know if I have anything. Rock, flying, steel, psychic. Well, Arachne can handle the psychic over here. Oh, well, she could for a second. Oh my God. I gotta heal. I gotta heal. Oh my God. Okay, so we can do... That's Metagross. Oh, it's gone. I was gonna have Melody worry about the Aerodactyl, but... Nice. I'd say it's time for a little coffee break. One Ember Roast, our signature drink at Nouveau Cafe. Take it already. They are fun and cool. I like them. Charizard, we're gonna have to work on that, Grisham. They should have done Panseer on him. That would have been fun. When was the last time you had a Hot Pocket? Probably like 10 years. That's like, the bread and the cheese would make me immediately like bloated. My stomach can't handle stuff like that anymore. Mega Delphox, yeah. I will protect the... Okay, yeah. I gotta stop this tower. Zed. I suspect Zygia has been watching to see if you could make it this far. And now it shows itself at last, having deemed you worthy to battle alongside it. His outfit is really cool, though. I like the sort of, like, it's like very clean but casual at the same time. Have you seen that Adela will open for Demi Lovato? Oh, that's cool. I think Adela's really gonna take it. She's just now debuted and she's really like got a lot of like sort of aura around her act. They the red dye, they instead of like going Chipotle red, they're more like Popeye's orange. See, I'm so American that when I see their color scheme, I think Popeyes. Love that chicken from Popeyes. Love that chicken from Popeyes. Don't give an American a color scheme because they're going to immediately think of like some sort of fast food restaurant that's been like sort of washed their brains since a young age with like commercials. We only just got Popeyes in the UK. I'm sorry, that's the beginning of the end. I see you from up here. I'm glad you found your way to Zygia. Remember the day we met? How we got a glimpse of Floette's Light of Ruin? That move's gonna pack even more punch now. Zygia, you and Phaun have to save Floette and all of Lumoise. See, you've proven yourself worthy of Zygia's trust. I have gathered 99 of the lost Zygia cells. Only one cell remains, the 1% needed to complete Zygia's at last. But afterward, will Zygia and you truly be able to pacify this raging monstrosity? Will you be able to save Floette and your friend? The answer lies with you. I know that I was once among those who chose to take rather than to give. But that is no way to save the world. You must be the one who gives. Give to Zygarde that which is dear to you. Give it the courage that drives you to stand and fight. Give it the opening it needs to attack. Now I wonder if we're going to get a new Zygia form. Interesting how the cutscene will render your character like this. Because it's a lot more like expressive. But it still keeps my fashion and hair that I had. Normally like cutscenes like that are pre-rendered, you know? And they won't show like the main character just to like not have to do the work of being able to represent your choices, like, and render that. So that's interesting.
Feed me. Feed me, Seymour.
Okay. Red and blue. This is like Sword and Shield. Little shop of horrors, little shop of terror. Girl. Oh, or X and Y. You're right. You're right. I'm sorry, but Arachne really came to slay. Episode 12, Arachne slayed. Like, the way Arachne had her whole moment where she spawned shiny, and ever since then I've been like obsessed with her, and she's sitting here gagging in this boss battle. And I've always been like sort of so like fascinated with the Ariados line, but I've never had the chance to play one in my playthrough, and Legends letting me do this with the shiny, it feels so like, it's so cool. This is my first like Ariados I've ever played with. Hyper Rogue Ange Floettes. Get into it. Oh no. Y'all, we gotta do something about that. Oh. This is so Final Fantasy 14 coded. In Heaven's Word, there's a boss battle you do against, I think, one of the story dragons, and one of the, at the end of the dungeon, one of the main mechanics is you have to get into the shield. I really do think Final Fantasy 14, from like a game development industry perspective, made a huge impact on Japanese video game development, because it's a very successful game. It's a Japanese game. But like so many JRPGs I noticed use their like telegraphing and like boss mechanics. I like it though because the telegraphing of Final Fantasy 14 is like an unspoken language, and if you learn it, it starts making it possible for developers to do more fun, like sort of spatial problem solving. So seeing it be introduced into a game, even like Pokemon, is fun, because that means like 5 years from now, all the mechanics are going to get crazy for all these video games. Because Final Fantasy 14's mechanics sometimes get wild. Well, Ariados is a bug type, so I'm using the flower. I'm using it against the flower. She's also shiny and cute. Isn't that right, Ariados? Oh, no. I don't want to forfeit. I was going to take a picture with her. Okay. Congrats, Jewett. I guess if like your mom's telling you to come to dinner or go to bed, you can forfeit if you need to. Because you know that's happened to somebody. There's somebody out there in the world playing Legends right now, and they're like right here at this really fun moment, and their mom is like, I swear to God, I will break that switch if you don't go to bed. I swear to God, I will break that switch if you do not come to dinner right now. So then they have to forfeit. I'm like sitting here like, me and Arachne are really gagging this. I gotta take a picture for this moment. I'm just like relaxed, having a good time. Yes, Arachne. Could you not bring past trauma? Arachne, leech life. Arachne, plus move leech life. Yes, God. Okay. Come on, Arachne. Arachne is really cute. This is so fun. What should we do? Core Enforcer. Yes, girl. Give us drama. Legends. I love that Legends goes full cinematic drama. Like, Arceus was like this too. Like, so this is the buildup. In Pokemon Legends ZA, there's new Mega Evolutions, but Floette is a second evolution stage Pokemon that also Mega Evolves, who enters the tower in the middle of Lumosé and actually takes it over and becomes a giant plant, where Zygarde transforms and has to break the tower down. Like, keep going. Like, this is so anime. The tower, or Ange, whatever it's called, it stopped. It seems you and Zigeo managed to save the day, Phaun. Yo, don't forget about us. What about all the rogue Pokemon? They've all been pacified. When the top-ranked trainers of the Zia Royale join forces, we can accomplish anything.
Lors, that goes without saying. All thanks to the superstar of Lumosé, Jacinthe, and the rest of you, I suppose.
Sure, fine. Whatever you say at this point. Honestly, iconic cast. This cast is going down in history. Like, the crazy thing is Generation 9 was kind of like a fizzle, but it landed, like, it's like the end of Generation 9, this being the end of Generation 9, is honestly, this cast makes up for a lot. Not everything, but a lot. Because I've been telling my boyfriend for years, since Gen 9 has started, that Gen 9 will be the dark era of Pokemon because of it transitioning to the Switch and just not being ready. But Legenza really went there. Now all that's left is for Mega Floette to take control of Ange, and we'll finally be done. And I trust Cassarsico will put together a nice party to celebrate once things calm down. Thanks to the efforts of Team Mule Z, we managed to stop the tower. I imagine Az must be smiling.
Splendid. I believe a cheesemate would be the ideal venue for such a gathering.
Everyone's like, nah, because she's going to force them all to do a tournament again. Jacinth is like, she's like really rich, but she doesn't have any friends who are like good battlers. So she just forces people to battle with her. Jacinth is also every girly pop with their customized cash shop character joining the lobby to play with their friends. What was that sound? Good question. Wait, it can still move? What is Ange trying to do? Ceci Lily, according to Blue Sky, Ceci Lily a couple days ago was 15 pages into her video essay on Jacinth. So y'all get ready for that video essay because that one's going to be the big one. It can't be. No way. If Angela fires Floette's Light of Ruin while it's all powered up like this, there won't be any Lumoise left to rebuild. The Girlypops versus Angela. Something inside my satchel is shaking. Some kind of power is emanating from my pebble. I like when JRPGs do this with the menu. The last game that did this really well was Bravely Default 2. You can't get into the post game of Bravely Default 2 unless you know a secret of like interacting with the menu. But I like when they go like meta and like sort of like have you interact with the menu as if you are the character itself. Oh my god, Mega Milk Dog. What if it was do nothing? I knew Zygarde was going to get a moment because her game was canceled. So this is like, truly, this is her All-Stars moment. Pokemon Legenza. Oh, this is such a fun game. The whimsy of Pokemon Legenza is so fun. Whoa. She became a cannon girl. Who said that? Who said that we needed a gun? Somebody in the chat said it earlier that we needed a gun to solve the situation. Let's go. Locked and loaded. Oh, the green is like really pretty. Oh, I got it. I'm American. I can do this one.
I'm from Chicago.
Oh, it was like X and then it went Z. The X and Y and the Z. All I know is that construction company is about to get a sickening contract. No. Okay, she's fine. I was so scared.
As ever, it is our choices today that shape. I will forever be grateful to you, Team Musi, my dear friends.
Now I hope that they do what they've been doing and have a voiced musical moment for the credits. Hopefully it'll be Ed Sheeran. It sets in when you see the ending card. I mean, I don't want to be too hyped, but this was the most girly pop Pokemon has done in a long time. They made this one for us. Like, you have to vibe with the girly pop to enjoy this one. She did do an apology video for all of Lumose. Wow. Literally every moment was a gag. It was a gag. The cast, the megas, the gameplay, the fashion, the hair, the eyes. This is for the books. I'm sorry, but like, I thought that Generation 9 would be the lost generation of Pokemon. But Legends ZA, you can't have the conversation about Generation 9 without talking about Legends ZA, because Legends ZA was the best Generation 9 game. It was. And now the conversation of Pokemon has become much more nuanced, much bigger. Like, this being added into the franchise, a lot of things have changed. A lot of things have gotten bigger. The wigs as well. You're right, Sadhu. Welcome, Sadhu Sunday. You were right. The wigs were also a big moment of this.
Another one, thank you.
This game is the direction Pokemon needs to keep going. I feel like, look, it's me over there on the left. Going from the 3DS to the Switch, I do think they used the same engine or something similar from Generation 7 and Alola into Generation 8. Then into Generation 9, you could see that the game looked distinctly different. And with how fast they make games, frankly, and they had even employees who left the company who said this, Scarlet and Violet was rushed way more than the Pokemon company should be. Like, they should be held accountable for that. And I do think that the fans kind of are, because they are really fighting to be like loved again. A lot of people are very averse to Pokemon, but this is the direction they need to keep going. Like, obviously the next game they can go back to turn-based and Legends can be more action. I'm not talking about like how the game plays. This cast, the little notes of inclusivity that they added that didn't feel like kitschy and like cheap, the reverence that they have to their own lore, the effort that they take to highlight the Pokemon that are already in the game and give them a moment to shine. Like, this was such like a sort of fun experience for a fan. Yeah, it feels like they keep starting over with like the engineering, but this one feels like you can see a lot of smoothness and like good execution because they didn't start over from an engineering perspective. Maybe I try to say that stuff, understanding that I am speaking just as a fan of video games and not somebody who's in it. So, fallacy of the higher ups is that the mainline games are meant to be basic and approachable to the most people, so they'll never make them as deep. Yes. No. Legends it's much more of like a fan game, which I think which makes it more special. It's for like the older audience, the more veteran audience, the more hardcore audience. So that's definitely fun. But I'm talking about from like how they present it to you, how it feels to play. I think all that stuff was done really well. I'm excited to be in the end game, Diva. I didn't think I would beat it today, but I did!
Pokemon Legends really ate that. Yeah.
I couldn't think of any poetry. Where my people at?
Yeah.
I still haven't seen Mega for Alligator. Like, where's she at?
CK, I love to sing more than anything.
Yes. No, Pickled, that's a really good point because Generation 9, the way that Scarlet and Violet ran and a lot of the hiccups made people overlook a lot of the design philosophy that's new to Generation 9. They have embraced shiny hunting so much so that they explicitly show it to new players in like the mainline games to be like, hey, shiny hunting is a thing. Generation 9 has an amazing endgame loop compared to the rest of the Pokemon games. Like Generation 9 endgame is really fun if you're like into shiny hunting and into doing endgame, into doing online play. I like that they've embraced that more. It makes the whole experience a lot more fun. It makes it bigger. It makes it more accessible, which makes the community bigger, which makes it fun, which makes you find more friends and things like that. Even his grave is imposing. I guess that's fitting for Az. Az died? It seems like he handled all the preparations for it by himself. He had me take his measurements, but he told me it was so I could make him some new clothes. Keep watching over Lumoise as. That's sad. He's been waiting for this moment. For 3,000 years, he bid farewell to so many, and now we bid farewell to him. Let's go home. I think we need a good meal. No, Az is like such an iconic character. He's been that since X and Y. Those of us who played since X and Y, that's pretty big. Like, they've never done something like that before. How'd you like bond with a character and have them have an arc that resolves in them like dying? I can't think of any character like that. There have been characters who I think have been like passed on in the lore, but like they haven't introduced someone to you and then been like, well, they die in the next game. X? Oh, is there someone who does die in Pokemon? Maybe, I don't know. May you finally rest at peace. So many wanted the game to be based around the war, but it was about resolving it. Yeah, I mean, it says Finn. I didn't really get into a lot of fan conversations because I wanted this to be totally spoiler free for me. And considering I got a few spoilers, but still a lot of this was a huge surprise for me, which I think is kind of, to me, this is the best way to play a Pokemon game, to play a franchise or experience a piece of media that you do love and enjoy as a fan. I think this was done really well. I mean, like, the thing is I knew it was going to be good. I could tell from the trailers that there was a certain energy to it. I could tell from the stuff that they were revealing. When Mega Dragonite had came out in that trailer, I was like, there's an energy about this, and I want to be there. C Sableye, welcome to the chat. All the flowers are the same colors as Floette. A lot of people were off. Well, I just knew that there was going to be a gag. Oh, yeah, I'll take that because now I don't have to level up Riolu. Purr. Oh, it's from Az. Too fun. I leave you my Lucario as a symbol of my gratitude and respect. It's be who you are. If you should ever meet her, please tell her that Okay. I'm excited for the DLC. I remember my mother giving me my Floette, grasping her rare flower. I remember the flames of war taking everything from me. I remember the amazement, the joy of witnessing Mega Evolution. I remember my encounters with the legendary Pokemon. I remember when that dark day fell over Galar. All that falls into the past disappears. These memories will fade, as will I. Your story is only just beginning. The judge feature gives you oh, okay. Oh, I didn't see what button it was, girl. I'll find it. I'll find it on Cerebi. Corina. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Dingo, I like how my avatar looks. I thought about changing their look for today, but I'll like eventually change my look and stuff. But this does feel like once I made it, I was like, this is kind of my look. What if the OT was Rinka? The reopening ceremony for Central Plaza should be wrapping up about now, in fact. I'm glad the plaza's fixed, but is now really the time for having ceremonies? Now is exactly the time, I'd say. We've got to celebrate where we can, even if it feels hard. After 2 catastrophes in 5 years, Lumos State needs all the happy occasions it can get. About what? Oh, right, I have a wish. Okay, well, let's go talk to Vinny. Wish for Mega Milotic. I got one of my wish list. I wanted Mega Clefable. I don't know, like I'm happy. I feel like I'm like I finished. I'm done. My wish has come true. To Team MZ, my dear friends, if you are reading this letter, it would seem my time has finally come to an end. I leave you these instructions and final wishes. First, do with Hotel Z as you see fit. It is yours. If keeping it running would place a burden on your lives, you may sell it. I only ask that you continue to look after Floette. Oh. I have been blessed to see the people of this city grow closer to all their new Pokemon neighbors. It is as you young ones once said, joining of X and Y axes that were never expected to meet. May you all bring about the true evolution in the relationship between Pokemon and humankind. I've lived so very, very long and seen so many go before me. But thanks to all of you, I know I will go to a place, go to meet my own ending with a smile on my face. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. They got a whole hotel. Az is really rad. I know that he did some crazy stuff back then when he was like 20, but he left us a hotel. In Paris, of all places. Girl, we're keeping the hotel open. Hi, Comet. Oh my goodness. Oh. Do we have a song for 24 months? I don't think we do. Comet, thank you so much for 2 years. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Comet, that means so much to me. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for 2 years, Comet. That is so crazy. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's go get that wish, girl. I do love Az having the insight to say, if managing the hotel is too difficult, please sell it. I would just keep it for myself. I don't think that I would run a business because we make enough money with the ZA Royale to like pay the sort of bills and everything, the utilities. And if the hotel is paid off, it's just our house, you know? Oh, Comet, thank you for 2 months. I was saying thank you. I really, really appreciate it. Not 2 months, 2 years. Sorry, I've been streaming. My brain's turning off. Thank you for 2 years, Comet. I really appreciate it. Thank you for 2 months. We would probably need to hire like maybe like an accountant or like make like a holding company, something to like sort of keep it all together so we don't have to worry about constantly like managing and maintaining such a property. But once we get all that figured out, and we have connections with the CEO of a huge company in the middle of the city, so I'm sure she could help set us up with some stuff. But for real, thank you, Comet. 2 months is big. I keep saying months. I'm not trying to be funny. 2 years is big. God. I would love nothing more than the opportunity to battle with all of you again. I did enjoy the ending. I got a little bit teary-eyed, but I've cried enough times on Twitch that I have no tears left to cry by Ariana Grande. Le Sublime Ultra Tournée de Sat. So is this where we can fight all the gym leaders? Thank you, Dingoy. Thank you for 2 months. Thank you. All these side quests, girl. Oh, the game ain't over yet. Those I did say those are my 2 favorites, didn't I? Oh, Area 20. Thank you so much for taking the time to meet with us today, children. First of all, I offer my most sincere apologies to Team MZ regarding the Prism Tower affair. It should have been up to Quasartico Incorporated to resolve the situation, yet it fell to you to rescue Lumoise's residents, human and Pokemon alike. We owe all of you a great debt. Sash, welcome to the chat. Hi, Zell. Legenza Battle Day win. Well, today after stream and everything, and like I do some post-game stuff, I'm gonna finally start getting into the online things and see what that's all about, and shiny hunting and stuff. It's just such a shame that Az's attempt to protect Lumosé went so wrong, but we managed to right it with the help of all those tough trainers Phaun had battled. I only have a week for Greninja. Really? Okay. It doesn't take too long. Okay. I'll just keep adamantly playing post game. I'm sure I'll catch up. I've been like sort of like holding myself back just because I've been really enjoying making this stream series. It feels really special to me. Legenza, okay, let's keep going. As you know, reaching rank A in ZA Royale earns you the right to have one wish granted. Combine the wishes. A Girlypops guide to shiny hunting. I'm gonna have to look into the shiny hunting of this game. I've been keeping myself from absorbing all that information until now. I want more Pokemon in Lumosé. Sorry. We've already made Central Plaza into our new Wild Zone 20, allowing Pokemon to settle here. I'm afraid adding even more would be problematic. I guess we'll live in harmony. Okay, then we'll just battle. Yeah, let's make the ZA Royale continue so we can keep paying that mortgage. Or like the utilities. So much for, yeah, so much for those options. They were like, no. No. I think the ZA Royale is really fun. I wish that something like that, like we actually had an app like that. Champions, Pokemon Champions. What if they do like a ZA Royale like sort of event with Pokemon Champions at like the convention? That would be fun. New hairstyles at Julianka's would have been a good wish too. Earn yourself challenges tickets and show it to the receptionist for a chance to battle in a reward match. If you win the match, amazing prizes will be yours to keep. Okay. So basically we just keep getting to play, but we get a new currency. Yeah, I get it. Oh, girl, you don't want to see me be a rival, Tawny, because now I'm in post-game. All my Pokemon are going to be level 100, shiny, full stats, Dream Ball. Maybe. I don't know if they have that in the game yet. Haru. Well, thank you. There's some stuff I want to say, but I'm trying to read through these cutscenes. I Wish for a Big Chunky Necklace by Zoella. Okay, so I guess this will be like the end of the stream. I do want to see in here what's in here. Oh, the starters are in here. Okay, it looks like it. Charizard, Bulbasaur. Yeah, the starters should be in here. Yeah, so I would have probably beaten this game like on Thursday. Probably earlier than that, but once I started, I feel bad because I wish that we had the Vinny one in the series, because I like having these series documented for the VOD channel because they're just like fun to go back and look at. But once I did the Vinny battle, I was like, I gotta make this a series. And I've been really enjoying it. It feels like a full circle moment for our community. And this game was really fun. Obviously, we're going to keep playing. There's going to be shiny hunting streams probably. I don't want to promise anything yet because I want to get into the end game and see what all that is about, what everything is with all that, before I start like structuring things. But yeah, this is, we beat it. I think it was really fun. It was fun sharing this with y'all. It was fun. This is my first like Pokemon game, like new Pokemon game that I got to play like as a streamer. It's like really big for me. So this was fun. I'm just looking around right now. Oh, here's that Rose Raid. Already got it though. Interesting. Flora Jess. This is an interesting zone. Okay. Shiny Alpha Scrub. Oh, nice. And a shiny Dratini. Congrats, Voce. Before we end the stream, I do want to go to Quasartico and just see what's in here. Because I'm probably... I think today might be a rest day. No, I feel like I got a workout in me. I don't know. I'm bad at doing rest days. I like working out because it's like movement. But... Did I go... I went on a run yesterday, so I could probably work out today. Yeah, I'm going to work out. So once I stop streaming, I'm going to be like done. At least for a few hours. Oh. Okay, so I can't do... Okay, no, that's fine. I have not seen Feraligatr, no. Okay, EXP Candy L. I was wondering where we would get that. Hi, Cheeky Bard Boy. I don't know if I want to look it up yet. I think I just want to see it myself. So I guess Feraligatr, I was like, you can go back on some of the VODs and I've been saying like, I want to see what Feraligatr gives, and she just never gave this season. So maybe she posted on the Instagram or something. Who knows? We do need to get back to the quarry. I might do another stream tomorrow. It really depends on what I get done in the end game. I do want to get back to the quarry though, because I know some of the girls are waiting on that. And I've been waiting on that too. But we will be playing more Legends this week and obviously next week. Like this is going to be something that we play a lot, and I'm going to dig into the post game. But we're going to end here for today. So if you've made it to the end of this VOD, if you've made it to the end of this stream in the chat right now, I really appreciate y'all experiencing this whole playthrough with me. Almost 60 hours, not obviously all live, but still a lot. This was really special. Like I keep saying it, but like I really want to hammer in that like I've been making content about Pokemon since like the tail end of Scarlet and Violet being a thing. And going through all of this stuff and like looking back on all the Pokemon stuff that we've done, this game feels like such a full circle moment. And I really just want to like say that and like acknowledge that I really like, it's kind of wild to me as somebody who's always played this game and like loved this game. It's really, really wild to like be sitting here at my desk having this be like my job. So I had a blast doing this. The story is done, but we're still going to play stuff. But it just feels like we've just like sort of done a chapter. So thank you, VOD girlies. Bye.